everyone, in this tutorial we will learn about the switch statement in C language. Let us move on to first, what is the switch statement? We already have learned about the decision making statement. These are what are the decision makings? If, else if ladder, nested if statements. All these statements comes under the category of decision making. So switch is also and one of the alternatives of a decision making statements. Under the decision making, we use the ladder if statement. The difference, there is much similarity between the switch statement and ladder if statement. In ladder if, we as we have learned, we specify a number of conditions. So first condition is checked. If the condition becomes true, then the body of that if condition is will be executed. If that condition becomes false, next condition is checked. Previous body will not be executed. Next condition will be checked. If that is true, its body will be executed. If not true, it will control will move to the next condition. So we can specify a number of conditions of whichever condition becomes true, only that component would, its only curly braces pair block will be executed. Other blocks will not be executed. If none of the condition is true, then else block is executed in ladder if. The switch is much similar with the ladder if statement. In this also we have a number of cases instead of conditions. So switch is also an alternative of ladder if, where instead of specifying the condition, we check only the value of a variable or an expression, but we do not specify any condition in switch. Make sure we do not specify any condition in switch statement. We only specify a variable or it can be an expression. It cannot be a constant given. So any variable or any expression, it will be evaluated. If this becomes true, its value is evaluated, and this value will check over different cases. As in ladder if there are different conditions, there are different cases. For every case there is some specified value. So if the value of switch expression or a variable is evaluated, this value will be checked over different cases. In every case, if the value matches with the value of a variable or expression, then that particular case will be executed only. Other cases will not be executed. So this is much similar with the an alternative. We can use a switch as a better version because it is more structured than a ladder if statement. In ladder if we specify a number of conditions, then it becomes more complicated, and less readability is also reduced. But in switch statement, it is much structured, so it is easily errors can be identified in switch statement as compared to the ladder if statement. So switch statement allows a variable to be tested for equality against the value. Each value is called a case. So every case, for against every case, the value of variable is checked. This is a switch statement. Now understand it with the flow chart. In switch statement, we specify an expression instead of specifying a condition. It is not compulsory that it must be an expression. It can contain a single variable or an expression which will be evaluated. A variable that will have some value, or an expression that will be evaluated to some value. But this expression can never be a constant. Understand this part. So there are against this expression or a variable, there are multiple cases. Case 1, case 2, case 3, and a number of cases for this. This is for that. And then last is the default case. As in ladder if, we have else part which will be executed when none of the condition is true. There is similar default case in switch statement. So if a value of expression will not be matched with any of the case, then default case will be executed. means this is the default. If none is executed, this will be executed. So the default is also an optional. You do not specify, none of the statement will be executed if no case is matched. So then move on. Case 1. If the condition expression's value will match with the case 1 value, then code block of first case will be executed and control will move out. If it does not matches with this, the case 2 will be checked and its block will be executed and it will come out. If doesn't matches with this, case 3 will be matched, checked for matching, code block if matched, code block will be executed and come out of the switch statement. So any one of the case will be checked, matched, and matching case will have a number of statement that is the code block will be executed and we will move out of the switch statement. If none of the case is matched, default will be executed. And now in every case there can be one statement or more than one statement. So to come out of a case, we use a break statement over here. Let us check it with the syntax. Now this is a syntax of a switch statement. First we will specify a switch, that is a keyword and expression. It can be a variable or an expression. We have specified in parentheses. Then case, we will write it a case. Case is a keyword. Now expression's value will be matched with constant expression. Means this must be a constant value. Is it okay? Or constant expression means 1 plus 2. That will be constant values with an expression. Or it can be a direct constant. So first we will write the case, then we write some value and then colon. It is compulsory to put up. Then set of statements and then break. First case is completed. Next case we will write case, value of that case, colon and statements that will be executed if this case is matched. Then break statement. In this format we can specify number of cases, any number of case statements. Then default we will write in then colon, then number of statements under default, and after this we do not need to specify the break as this is the last block. Then case is closed. Now what is the use of this break statement? This break statement is used, for example, the value of expression is matched with this case, then statement specified under this case will be executed. Now after these statements the break is used to come out, to move the control out of the switch statements, means after this curly brace. So so that none of the statements after this, none of the cases are checked after this case is matched. If we do not specify the break statement, then what will happen? First case is matched, its statements are executed. Next case will also be checked, which will waste our time because switch we have would write the switch only because we want to match this expression with one value. That is, what will happen? It will match with that expression, statements will be executed, next case will be checked, next case will be checked, after that new all the cases below that matched case will also be checked. It will waste our compiler's time because it will take the time to run the algorithm or run the program. So better not to put up a break statement. So as soon as we find a match, statements are executed and come out of the switch statement because none of the statements we want to check after this case is matched. So better to put up a break statements. Then default case we will use it when none of the statements are cases are matched. Then default case will be executed. All the statements specified in the default case will be executed over here. So this is the syntax of a switch statements. Now this is an example of a switch statement. Grade, character data type we have used over here. Then grade is a variable and we have what character we have specified it with the capital B. Now switch grade. Grade is a variable. So we can specify a variable or an expression over here instead of specifying a condition. Then curly braces, first case case value means but this is a value of a case. Now as a character data type we should specify a single quotes for a character value. Then case is a keyword, we will specify with the space, and then we will specify the whatever value we want to match it with the value of a grade. So first case, uh, if the value of a grade is A, then what should print? Print the excellent. Slash n is for the new line, it will print the excellent, then control will move to the new line. So new all the statements below this switch will be come under below come in new line. Then break statement. Now if the we can specify more than one cases for a more than one case value under a single case block. For a case block we can specify multiple cases, we can combine the cases. It is possible in switch statement. Case B, and if the case value of grade is B or value of grade is C, then what will print? Well done. Then it will break. Then if the value of a case is D, then you passed and break. And if the value of case is F, then better try again, means you are failed. Break statement. If any value user enters in the grade other than A, B, C, D, and F, means or E or any other character or any other keyboard key, then what will print? Default will be printed in this case. Invalid grade, because grades are only these list of value A, B, C, D, and F only. So this is an example of your grade. And then any of these matched case is executed. After this what will happen? The statement after the switch, this is the closing switch, this statement will be executed. Now what will happen if for example A is matched? What will happen? Excellent, new line will be, move the cursor to the new line, then your grade is printed with percentage C is used for a character data type. Your grade is percentage D. In place of percentage D, what will print? The value of grade variable, which is specified over here. After the comma, any variable is put up, this value will be printed with this format specifier. Then new line again for the new line character. This is example of a switch statement. Do you understand this? It is very simple. Just try to implement it in your Turbo C or any IDE which you use for Dev C or any C compiler you use. So this is all about a switch case. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial.